What's going on, dudes? So this is every day there's game news, but I feel like right now we're just in like this threshold of gaming right now because there's a shit ton of games dropping from this month. One that I'm waiting for, Steel Rising, on the 8th of September, this Friday. It's gonna be another Souls game, which is always fucking great, right, dudes? But I believe September 15th or 16th, Konami is having a showcase, and I'm on videogameschronicles.com. Konami says it will announce a new game from a series loved around the world at TGS. Once I read that, the first thing that ran through my head was Castlevania. I was like, please, a new Castlevania game. But I remember this article from last year, where are we? On clutchpoints.com. According to an anonymous tip at VGC, Konami is planning to revitalize their hibernating AAA titles. This includes titles like Silent Hill, Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid. Konami's gamble to release Kojima in the wild and focus solely on pachinkos and mobile games may have backfired. I always wonder what pachinkos meant. Now we know. Backfired, provided that the pachinko industry has been struck hard by COVID-19 pandemic. Now Konami is looking to bring back their old beloved titles. While this is great news for fans, this also validates in a way that Konami should always stay true to their AAA roots. Obviously, are you kidding me? The games that we grew up with playing and that have multiple titles, they know are the cash grabs. Castlevania, I feel like there should be way more Castlevania games that there are now. Lords of Shadows 2, amazing. I also forgot to mention Symphony of the Night. If they could ever remaster that game, they know they would make so much money back twice. But it continues. Foremost amongst these new games is a reimagined Castlevania game, allegedly being in the works by an internal studio in Tokyo. While Konami is giving the reins to the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake to Virtuos, it seems like Konami's keener on getting their hands dirty on Castlevania. That's fucking great. The new Castlevania game will succeed 2014's Castlevania Lords of Shadows 2. However, this new game will be a reimagined Castlevania game, which likely means the game will be a soft reboot of the series in the very least. I actually wouldn't mind that. Like, if they could make it a little bit more open world, or if they redo it. I mean, if they do it Metroidvania style, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't want that, but it'd be okay. Like, I'd still love it. But I would like one like Lords of the Shadows 2, where it wasn't necessarily open world. It was more like open areas, but you could still move around the more you progress, and like the more skills you got, so you can enter and access more rooms, walls, and areas that you couldn't before. Our hopes are up for the new Castlevania game to return to its roots, the same way Metroid Dead did. After all, Castlevania's most iconic games come in forms of 2D platformers with huge castles and interesting boss levels. To rid the 3D treatment, and get rid of the 3D treatment, and there's going to be less room for disappointment. Meanwhile, remakes and remasters of their Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS titles will also do well, we imagine. If we can play as Soma Cruz again in current gen or next gen consoles, then that'd be super well. That would be super dope. And then this is back on videogameschronicles.com. More info about Konami showcase this month on the 16th, I believe. Voice actor Yuki Kaji will be invited as a guest to represent the fans of a series which is loved all over the world. On the announcement stage for a new Konami title, it reads, Kaji has lent a voice to number of games. If you guys watch anime or play games, this guy's done so many he's in everything. You guys know this guy. Yeah, he's done a number of games, including a number of Final Fantasy titles. However, as he's seemingly only representing the fans of the new game in question, this doesn't necessarily mean the new title will be related to anything he's previously starred in. So don't go, look. That's exactly what I did. I was like, shit, let me see what he was in, and they said that it's not going to be anything that he did previously. One publishing source told VGC that the reveal is likely to be related to a smaller project, rather than Konami's larger planned revivals for Castlevania, Silent Hill, and Metal Gear Solid, the first of which is understood to be the furthest along in development, which VGC first reported on last year. As VGC reported earlier this year, as a Silent Hill 2 remake is understood to be in active development at medium developer Bloober Team. Sources suggested the game will be timed exclusive for PlayStation consoles and PC as well. Another episodic series of Silent Hill short stories are understood to be in development at a studio under Annapurna Interactive, the acclaimed publisher behind games such as, sorry if I say this wrong, Sayonara, Wild Hearts, Outer Wilds, and Telling Lies. So yeah, there was actually another article I read too that's going to be a revival from a 2006 Konami game, and I have them pulled up here. And like they said, they already said that they already have plans to do Silent Hill, Castlevania, Metal Gear Solid, so we can rule those out. So the only thing left, honestly, is Suikoden, if we'll get like a new one, number 6 or 7, I can't remember what we're at. But either that or a new Yu-Gi-Oh game. We did get one recently, but that was a free game. And honestly, when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh games, I love them. I grew up with them. I don't think any game is gonna touch for Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories on PS1. Maybe Duelist Roses that was on PS2, but that barely surpasses it. I still think Forbidden Memories is probably the best. It was the only game till every time you attacked, your monsters had 2 actual like animated attack. One when you attack the card, and when you attack the enemy's life points. That was amazing. Still to this day, we haven't got any. The only animations you get is if it's like a 6-star card and up. Once you place it on the field, it'll show a picture of it. Nice. It's a nice rendered picture. It's dope, but I'd rather see it attack and everything. If we can't get the holographic boards that summon the cards, at least give us the animation in the video game, please. That's all we want. That's all I want. But yeah, we're gonna have to wait for September 15th or 16th, I believe, and maybe those. I'm hoping they'll touch upon like the Castlevania, where obviously they're gonna at least mention Castlevania, Silent Hill, and Metal Gear Solid. Like I said, the site said that they've already announced in the past that they planned on working on these big titles, so it's not gonna be those. Honestly, guys, it's just one of those cases where it's let's just wait and see. So in a few weeks, I'm gonna have to make another video so we can talk about it. But till then, don't stop gaming, and I will catch you guys in the next video.